Hey, hi guys, how are you doing, my viewers? Thank you so much for joining us. This is the HardLock Podcast. My name is Jousy Joshua Kooko, episode number 5. I'm super excited. Thank you so much for watching previous episode with Tanjuri Leila live here. I'm super excited tonight to have one of the biggest stars in this industry, being a Monday. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Raga Pyton joining us today for an exclusive interview. This guy has been in prison for about 7 years, and now he has a lot of things he wants to speak about, and also have questions for you guys that he needs to answer as well. We are Triplex Hotels, and this is the place that is hosting us with amazing services. I talk about space for parties, talk about hotel. This is where you can have your amazing rooms right here. Without wasting any time, ladies and gentlemen, let's run the intro of the show, and I'll be right back. Welcome back from the intro of the show, ladies and gentlemen, and without wasting any time, I'm also going to run for you one more intro of the segment, The Good and Downright Ugly. As you always know, that's the first segment we start with before we have the guest joining us. And without further time, ladies and gentlemen, let's run the intro of the segment, and we'll be right back. Gravity Omutuju. Now, I gave a story last week and telling you how the guy was blasting the top threes, Jose Chameleone, Bebe Cool, and Bobby Wine, saying that those guys, their career is done. And in his concert, because he put an amazing concert at Lugogo Cricket Oval, and he said that those guys' era is done, and the current generation is the one that is actually making more sense right now. However, the Tusimbu De singer has come out to apologize officially for the statements he made. He organized a press conference where he apologized officially and saying that it is actually media houses and tabloids like me who threw him into problems, because that's not exactly what he was meaning. But it is us who decided to put him in trouble, and we twisted his speech. That's what he basically said, and he apologized for it. And he literally cried like a fucking little baby on TV, on an interview, crying, thinking that everything will be sorted. But we have those things on clip, so whatever he thinks he's doing, it won't work for him. Also, the man himself, you know, the popular Ugandan TikToker, that is Dr. They call him Sefko. I've always failed to pronounce that name, but I'm going to call it the way I want. He's called Dr. Sefko, and the man who allegedly insulted Full Figure on TikTok. The man abused Full Figure properly. Now the man has been given an option. You either pay 2 million to Full Figure, or you go in jail and be there for a long time. Full Figure was really crazy and annoyed this guy. Full Figure came on TV station, said a lot of things about this guy, took him to police. The issue escalated to court, and they sent the guy in behind bars. Now, he was actually given bail. However, still, now the man has been offered because he has been officially charged. And they have told him, if you want this thing to get off, you either pay 2 million, because there are actually more monies that he has been asked for to pay as well. 2 million is just compensation to Full Figure. If you don't have that money, you're actually going indoors. And that is what is going with Dr. Sefko, who is a Ugandan TikToker. Now, finally, for this particular episode, ladies and gentlemen, today, American TV star, and also he's an MC sometimes, he's a rapper, he's in movies and everything. Now, he was actually chased away from Cardi B's birthday. Now, Jamie Foxx, you know him. Some say Jamie Foxx, some say Jamie Foxx, whatever you want to say. Jamie Foxx was actually turned down just on Tuesday last week. On Tuesday, Cardi B was celebrating her 30th birthday, and when this guy came, he came with a lot of, in his Rolls Royce, he came with a lot of energy, but he came with about 10 people. And now when he even came late, by the way. And when he got to the entrance of the birthday, he was not very well welcomed, very much welcomed, because apparently the guy was bounced. He was bounced with his 10 people. A lot of people have said, how can he do this to a celebrity? I could not believe this, and blah, 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 so many other things. So it is a big deal. That is what exactly happened this particular week that actually caught my attention. Of course, there's so many stories that happened, but these particular 3 stories caught so much of my attention. And ladies and gentlemen, he is a legend without anything. I give you the man himself, Mungoni Bob, a.k.a. Raga Pyton. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is one of the best segments of the show. You always love it. And there's no much doubt I'm going to introduce to you my guest. He is the man himself, Raga Pyton in the building.
Can't make it a blaze, a monster. Your blessings one time, Raga Pyton. Blessings, just.
Blessing. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the guy himself, Raga Pyton. Now, for those who actually not know who this guy is, Mungoni Bob, aka Raga Pyton, is a dancehall artist in West Nile from Maracha district, particularly Okokoro, who has been in the music industry for the past 20 plus years under the Monster family label with hits such as African Lady, Sina Makosa Remix, Kevina, which is one of my favorite songs, and recently Okusi, and so many other songs. Now, he also calls himself the Monster, rough and tough, zero apologies. That's what he calls himself. And he was, and is still, one of the biggest names and one of the main artists in West Nile, and especially around the year 2012 to 2015, before he was actually arrested. Now, yes, you've heard me say that right. Now, Pyton was arrested on the 26th of December 2015. That was on a Boxing Day after he had a concert at Juba, and he was finally sentenced on the 30th of October 2016. First of all, at Arua prisons, Arua government's prison, and then later he was moved to Isimba prisons, that is in Masindi, over allegations of assault, where he allegedly got involved in a fight and physically assaulted a man and beat his ass properly over his ex-girlfriend, thinking they were dating, and this girl called Kevina is the one we're talking about. Now, after serving 7 years in the coolers, Pyton was released last year, 26th of July, 2021. Pyton, on behalf of myself, Jousy Joshua Kooko, on behalf of the team behind the HardLock Podcast, and also for the viewers that are seeing you for the very first time, you're most welcome to the HardLock Podcast.
Blessings one time we said, but first of all, let me correct you up.
Okay.
You said allegedly. I want to clear this doubt. They said I committed an offense. For me,
Alleged.
I never committed an offense.
Okay.
I was sentenced innocently. But
We're
I
going to talk
served
about
it.
that. Now, I need to ask from the beginning, really quickly, how has life been for you since you came back musically, and your health? How are you, Pyton? How are you doing?
Health-wise, I'm very perfect, you know. If God wanted to say 100 plus 1%, and then that is me. Musically, really, music got lost.
What are you doing about it since you came back?
I'm correcting music, actually. I came out, I found people are singing songs I sang in 1991 in P1, in Aliv Primary in Maracha. They are saying those are their songs. Sazia Chara, I saw somebody also doing Chikili. I saw somebody, Yamon Velu, all those songs we sang in P1. Brothers, those are not your songs. Actually, now when you tell me music advanced, and yet people are singing songs that are 20 years back there, then you are mistaken, because officially I want to tell you, music went 20 years behind.
Because of the absence. Okay. You wrote a lot of songs when you were in prison. We had a lot of discussions with you. How many songs did you write?
If I'm to calculate properly, I have over 200 songs.
Wow.
Actually, some of them are going to be not necessarily to be aired for commercial purpose.
Okay.
Some of these songs are going to be in my music bank, but there are songs I've released. For this year, I'm yet 1 year and 2 months out of prison. I've released only one song, and that song has killed all the songs.
While you were in jail, you were given a very golden opportunity by the administration of Uganda Prisons Services. You were given a very good opportunity to go out, record songs. You performed a few songs. You did a few productions also. The song like Kevina. People say that Raga Pyton decided to overstep his mandate. He wanted to start controlling the prison people.
Because you were listening to few people.
But you're here to clear the facts anyway. That's why you're here. And they say that you were moved from Arua prisons to Isimba because you started misbehaving because of the opportunities that were given to you. Is this true or false? We just need that. Don't explain so much. Is that true or false?
To the viewers out there, let me be clear about this. Have you ever seen anyone from prison boundary coming out at night going to perform? Have you ever seen a prisoner putting on senior staff of Uganda prisons uniforms for senior staff ceremonials, going out at night to perform or daytime?
No.
Have you ever seen a prisoner going over the media houses of radio stations?
Is that not
I'm now
an
bringing you.
opportunity? It's okay.
I'm now bringing you
but
understanding of law versus human mind, right?
Yes.
You know, law things are not written.
Pyton, you're not going to entertain. You're not going to dictate it on this program.
I was a prisoner. Everybody knows. I was sentenced. Everybody knows.
Yeah.
But some people, because of their hunger, they saw my crowd statement. They knew they would get money out of me. That's why they could kidnap me from, this is the case, by the way, kidnapping me from government custody, picking a prisoner to go and fulfill your feelings, to fulfill what you want to get, to achieve your own pocket values, was the case. Kidnapping me from government custody, forced labor. You were giving me to do what I was not supposed to do. Was I entitled to perform in a club, to go over the radios? So you are saying it's opportunity when it's unlawful? Ugandans, let's be wise. Let's not consider law breaking as an opportunity.
Everything you're doing was not by your choice.
Not my choice. Because
then, why you had hits like a winner? Was it a forced thing also?
Forced.
Okay.
It was forced because I had a plan to record that.
By who?
To the certain authorities.
Who?
The people. That question goes to the management or administration of the prisons.
This is.
Me, I'm a prisoner. I'm used as like a remote. Do this and you do within the law.
In short,
so when I was patiently waiting for my time, these people were using me. They were kidnapping me.
Wow,
they were giving me forced labor. They were going against my rights. Instead of you talking about that, you are calling it opportunity.
Because this is the first time you're speaking about this. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm shocked personally, genuinely on the podcast right now. I might leave some of these statements there, but I can assure you I'm extremely shocked.
Don't be shocked.
From this place.
The law of fraternity, Uganda knows about what I'm saying.
Okay.
If I'm wrong, go to court. I'll answer this.
Okay, let's talk about the issue of the fact that you call yourself rough and tough, the bad guy, zero apologies. But it's alleged that the person who put actually in jail simply wanted an apology from you and said, just say I am sorry and I'll release you. That is also another thing people said. Now debunk it, you also hear.
I was asked in the whole court, in the open court, that I should apologize to this man. Then I was supposed to be sentenced 2 years. And if you look at what happened to me, judge or magistrate himself also would act the same way I did.
Okay.
And then who would ask for apology? That man was supposed to ask for apology from me. Of course, me, if you go to heaven and look for people who will apologize, you will never find me.
And that's the reason why. That's the reason why. That means now it is true that you are actually asked to apologize and you said no.
Truth versus operation won't work.
In exchange for a shorter time in prison.
No. I did not want to beg. I'm not a beggar.
Yes, but that
people who seek for.
Was it offered to you?
That in times they gave me a wrong offer. They gave me a wrong offer.
But did they give you the offer to say...
Wrong offer.
I understand. But did they give you the offer to say that if you apologize, you're going to have a shorter time in prison?
But did I allow it?
But did they give it to you? That's what we only want to know.
But I could not pick it.
Exactly. That's what we only wanted to know.
Of what I was doing. You get it?
Okay.
Just let me tell you.
Yeah.
Let me tell you this straight.
Yeah.
We are here. You are for work, right?
Yeah.
You are for your work.
Yes.
The same way that day I was from the studio.
Yeah.
You get it? Then you go right now home. Find a fool. I call those ones fools. On your woman, in your bed.
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
The same way that day I got that man. And I asked for apology from you. Would you give me?
And that is the reason why, until today, Pyton, you keep telling people that you are innocent.
Very, even God knows. However, all the angels know.
However, Pyton, you have a song that is called Okusi. In that song, you're asking people that whoever messes with their wives should be beaten.
Properly.
These are very two contradicting statements.
Me there
are you innocent? Why do you say you're innocent though?
I'm innocent because what happened to me, nobody knows that man had come to my place. So me, at least I overpowered one of those who kill people in cold blood.
So someone
Instead
came,
of the law coming to support
someone
me,
came to
that
kill
you're a
you.
criminal. Don't say criminal.
Now,
Senior now.
ladies and gentlemen, these are views of Raga Pyton as per the perspective you saw. This has nothing to do with HardLock Podcast or myself. I'm only the mediator here. Now,
in fact, I helped him. In fact, you be clapping hands, hello. Okay, I'm out. Try to come for my wife again.
same story.
I will tell you.
She's no longer your wife because when you're in prison, you went in prison because of her. And then she was like, partly because even in your song, Kevina, you said you're in prison suffering because of love.
And she knows.
Yes, but now she has decided to marry someone else.
Was it a lie?
I don't know. I don't know. Yes, but she's no longer with you. What I'm saying is she's no longer with you. Now, she has openly come out to marry someone else, not even you who fought for. How do you feel? Did you guys agree on this thing? What's going on?
Let me tell you one thing. Me, I'm a human being. I have feelings.
Yeah.
I also look at a woman's backs and I say, wow. I also look at their breast positions and I say, ooh. But now, if she got married, is it a case? First of all, if I was to be out and she's inside, she will not count the woman have fallen into. You get it? It's a normal thing, but when properly. She has got married to that man. She's my friend because our bondage is very strong, right?
You guys stayed for about 7 years together?
Yes, under one roof.
Yeah.
Even if she comes on right now, if I feel I must have sex with her, it will be friendly sex. It will not be marital sex. You get it?
Wow.
This is so great.
Wow.
She's married. I know even tonight she's going to have sex. It's a normal thing. Even rats have it.
But it's not about sex, though.
No,
it's about the 7 years you spent together in the home.
You know what
it's
bounds
about
marriage?
love. It's about
What bounds marriage?
Many
Especially
things.
right now
Sex
in
is one of
Maracha,
them.
somebody's manhood has been removed. Is there a woman who is proposing to go and marry that man apart from that man becoming a pope?
Did you
She
guys
told me.
agree?
She told me.
Say, hey, I want to get
told me.
okay,
I've been communicating to her.
okay. Before she got, give me the story. Give me the
Before
story.
she got married.
Yes.
You get it?
Yes.
Before she took that action
Yeah.
of saying, I want to get married.
Yeah.
Actually, to me, I first opposed. I said, no. These 7 years should not be looked at as something big.
Yeah.
Because me, first of all, I know these are nothing.
Yeah.
You get it? But for a woman, you know, the whole devil on earth is a woman. So they will never sleep 3 nights without saying, honey, or turning some voice for a man. It is an obvious thing.
Yeah.
You get it? We should not forgive them. It is their nature.
Now we are moving on, and ladies and gentlemen, you can see clearly Raga Pyton is either happy or sad about the movement of Kevina to a different man.
Actually, I'm happy.
You're happy?
Because if she was able to bring a man in my house, what is she right now taking into that man's house?
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at Triplex Hotels right here, and the manager of Triplex Hotels, thank you so much. This is the HardLock Podcast. My name is Jousy Joshua Kooko, and this is episode number 5. I have Raga Pyton with me here in the building, speaking his heart out. This man has been in the coolers for 7 years. He is one of the biggest artists in this region. This man has defined music in this region. That's why I'm having him here today, and I'm super excited that he's joining us here. Now, Raga Pyton, before we close this interview, I would like you to tell us about the concert that you're organizing. Now, on the 2nd of December, you have a concert that is called Legendary Concert of My Journey, and that's going to be at the new taxi park here in Arua. Now, I'm giving you an opportunity, and I'm displaying for you guys right now the poster on the screen so that you can see the details. But also, Pyton, the camera is yours, either this one right here or the other one. Choose one of them and tell people about, you can even have the microphone in your mouth now. Tell them about your concert upcoming.
Viewers, fans and friends, commandos, brothers, supporters, sponsors, event organizers, team. This is Raga Pyton, the West Nile crowd statement of West Nile Monster Music Terminators family. Now this time, it is December 2nd, 2022, where I'm making 20 years. Come, see the difference. I'm the first one to win a Blockbuster Awards, in Palm Awards. I won Kabaka's College of Gospel Awards, Kaga, in Lubiri Mengo, greeting the great Kabaka of Buganda region because I'm winning an award from his land. It's a great thing. Yeah. I'm the first breakthrough artist in northern Uganda, by a recognized award-winning award organizers.
Which
That's
one?
the PAL of East African Music Awards.
Wow.
PAM Awards, and I have the awards, So if you look at these things slowly, I've been running the system. And the first track I released in the whole of the nation under VIP. Remember those groups? VIP, Vincent, Innocent, and Python. I can't live without you. Let me remind you, I just can't go without you. So do we. Let me remind you, you should make me love you. Remember that song? It moved across the nation, across East Africa. So you are singing your songs within Ora Bridge and Okolo. Then you tell me you are better than Raga Pyton.
Okay.
I'll teach you a lesson.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's enough of Raga Pyton.
So, 2nd of December,
yes.
all roads lead to
Arua Taxi Park, new one.
And the concert is called My Journey.
Legendary concert of My Journey.
Jousy Joshua could be at the edge of my music, When I was doing songs.
I'm not going to ask you to demean me on my own show. You did that on Hassan's show. You demeaned Hassan on his show, telling him your career is as old as Hassan. That is not happening on my show. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jousy Joshua Kooko, and this is the HardLock Podcast, episode number 5. On YouTube, you can find us, and also a few clips we're going to drop on our Facebook page, Jousy Joshua Kooko, real Jousy Joshua Kooko. We are Triplex Hotels, and this is where we're shooting this podcast from, the amazing scene. A lot of people ask me, where are you? I keep telling you I'm a triplex every single time. So just know that's where we are. Ladies and gentlemen, without wasting any further time, I'm going to now get into the segment where the man himself, Raga Pyton, performs. Let's get there right now.
Yo, Raga Pyton, West Nile Monster, Music Terminator, and I'm the West Nile Crowd Statement, right? Podcast, HardLock, with Jousy Joshua, right away to the West Nile to the world, right away, straight away.
Python is great. Bombo Kutat. Buyaka. Rough and tough. Zilapology. Monster.
I just broke Raga Pyton in the Monster family with the Zilapologies. Every time we come back, I need some more. I need it more. I'm better than them. I'm better than them. Every time we come back, I need some more. I need it more. I'm better than them. I'm better than them. Pull out the trigger, no retreat, no surrender. We are better than them. Them know. When they see us, then they scatter. When they see us, then they scatter. Them know we are bad. Them know we are rough and tough. Zero apologies. It's a monster family. We are the dancer heroes. We are the dancer champions. A lot of problems when they are facing a situation. That's why we come back and do hit a rhythm. Hit after hit, we go rhyme after rhyme. Hit after hit, we go rhyme after rhyme. Oh, rhyme after rhyme. Monster family, rough and tough management with zero apologies. The back is up. Every time we come back, I need some more, and I need it more. I'm better than them. I'm better than them. Every time we come back, I need some more, and I need it more. I'm better than them. I'm better than them. When I tell you control West Nile music and you fail to comply, I'm better than you. I'm better than you. A long time out when we come back in system, we release Africa, we come back and you complain. Why you complain, yo? I'm better than them, let them know. I'm better than them, let them know. I'm better than them, let them know. Monster, rough and tough. Every time we come back, I need some more. I need it more. I'm better than them. I'm better than them. Every time we come back, I need some more. I need it more. I'm better than them. I'm better than them. Manager more. I need it more. I need it more. I am better than them. I'm better than them. Every time we come back, I need some more. I need
we are facing a system. That's why we come back and do it and rhythm. Hit after hit, we go right after right. Hit after hit, we go right after right. All of that we can know, we know that we are better than them know. When they see us, then they scatter. When they see us, then they scatter.
I'm better than them, let them know. I'm better than them. Every time we come back, I need some more.
I need it more. I'm better than them. I'm better than them.
Every time we come back, I need some more. I need it more.
I'm better than them. I'm better than them. A lot of problem we are facing a system. That's why me come back and do it. I'm better than them. I'm better than them. All of this we cannot do no sorry that we are better than them know. I'm better than them. I'm better than them. Monster business.
Skill up. One time they say, why the boss? Raga Pyton. Who's the remix? What do they say? Why I say? Blessings all day.
This is impossible if you are ringa. Don't just when it come to me with your mujinga. If you are looking for me, I'm with Dinka. Tokiriza bayaye, manuba fere. Tokiriza bayaye, manuba fere. I said, Zenawe, 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 Zenawe. I say, Madamu, 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 we, Madamu, we.
Zenawe.
Oh yeah, Sandi agade kuchawa muchala jana nyangu imbira njagala oberenga onsemberera abalala balina malala njagala masule jobera muwala nze kutwale obele waka kuba tukwetaga ise madamu 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 we you're my madam madamu 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 we you're my madam you get the binji nyo nabafera banji nyo nabakezi banji nyo sagara enje kumanya Sandi agade kufa ulira sagara kufa era dem zele dancer session a dancer keep forever monster embukira kukia madia me you tell them this one we never sing song
they never feel fire but them Babylon them say we so going far this one we rasta man you know
vivid seven now is it Take you to Pajulu.
I just wanna be your wife.
Triple X.
I just wanna be your woman.
Cause of love, I'll take you Pajulu. I wanna take you to Triple X. I wanna take you to Arua. If you know it to Kokoro. Why be the boss?
Lolita Records. Monster Family Raga Pyton. With the rappers Exol. Monster Fuke.
Baby Stamina. One more time.
One more time.
Madamu, 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 we, you're my madam. Allow me, girl, let me come to me now. Yeah. Zambi femani manyadika, Zambi femani masudika. You know that I love you, baby. You know that I love you, baby.
Action Monday,
gentle.
I love you, my girl, baby.
Yeah,
my
baby.
Yeah.
Woman, madam, woman, you mine, woman, I am yours. Woman, madam, I give you night and day. I give you everything you ask from me. Oh, woman, me tell you all this I know. Woman, oh, I give you night and day. I give you my body. I give you my body. Woman, me tell you all this woman. Oh, woman, me tell you all this woman. Oh, hold me tight. Switch off the light and feel so nice again. Woman, madam, I give you my body, I give you my soul, yeah. Woman. Blessings one time again. We come back and we read them after read them, hit after hit. I'm in the podcast
called HardLock, together with Jousy Joshua at XXX Pajulu for your best accommodations and other things. You can also meet better things here. Better environment, good lights. Actually, it's one of the classic places around town, around the city, around the place. We also don't forget this place.
Mabaza Basadis.
Raga Pyton, bad man, this one. Just man perfection, this one.
Mabaza Basadis. Stop playing with the married woman, Raga Pyton. I go biazika vimio pussy, ya baba, keseru mivu nyara, ya nyanyo, kaditseru ngwara, dodo, damavuta madinga mobusu, nando. I go biazika vimio pussy, ya baba, keseru mivu nyara, ya nyanyo, kaditseru ngwara, dodo, damavuta madinga mobusu, nando. I go biazile kini bazi mokundi, pibori duzui. I go biazile kini bazi mokundi, pibori bazui. Ekamu Python vuringa myaka mingeyoni. Ekamu monster vuringa myaka mingeyoni. Wetu mobindoko si angere abai dadikiku. Eti majijiwe mivuringoni ya eludikura. Raga Python bad man, this one. Yeah, just man perfection, this one. Raga Python monster. When they come back again, this time when they come back, rough and tough. Agopiazika vimyo kusi ya baba, keseru mivu nyara ya nyanyo, kaditseru ngwara dodo damavuta madinga mobusu kando. Agopiazika vimyo kusi ya baba, keseru mivu nyara ya nyanyo, kaditseru ngwara dodo. To the families, listen to this. Respect my woman, oh. Respect your woman, oh. I love my woman. Solely love your woman too. Never play with my woman. Me I go treat you bad. Nika vichwa kalimokusi bada madripi miga mirwa jaramara. Nika vichwa kalimokusi bada madripi foloko mirwa ribangonyora. Ekamu Python vuringa myaka mingeyoni. Ekamu monster vuringa myaka mingeyoni. Agopiazika vimyo kusi ya baba, keseru mivu nyara ya nyanyo, kaditseru ngwara dodo damavuta madinga mobusu ngando. Agopiazika vimyo kusi ya baba, keseru mivu nyara ya nyanyo, kaditseru ngwara dodo damavuta madinga mobusu ngando. Monster ya baba, rapata ya nyanyo, where is the apologies? Dodo damavuta madinga mobusu ngando. Manager Paul, ya baba, are you Dennis? Jousy Joshua Kooko, Derek Passy, Saka Brother Paul. Blessings one time, say.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is the man himself, like I told you, monster in the building, and he's the very first artist to do 3 songs. The rest of the artists have been doing 2 songs, but we're blessed to have him do 3 songs. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching the HardLock Podcast. My name is Jousy Joshua Kooko, and you can subscribe to the channel because that's how we make money on these games, right? On YouTube, that's how we make money. And also remember, XXX Apartments and Hotels, thank you so much for making sure that you give us an amazing space. And until next week, we have another big star coming up next week. Don't go away until we meet next time. Bye-bye. I'm out of here.